Hi, I'm Michael, your handyman, and back for a quick segment. We're back in the basement of the bathroom that we were doing for a four-part series. We're going to be changing the bathroom sink. And with that being said, let's have you take a look at the sink if you can remember how the sink looked. Okay, this is our mini sink, and we will be changing that very shortly. We're going to first turn off the water, and we first have to put in some shut off levers, and we'll be doing that now. Okay, we're on the other side of the basement. We're going to be shutting off the water and adding off levers. You can see these. They're SharkBites. We're going to be installing one of each on the hot and the cold water so that we can have a shut off right here and not have to turn off the entire house. But with that being said, let's turn it around so you can see. Okay, as you can see, this is the ball valve, the SharkBite ball valve that we're going to be installing. As you can see, it's open now, and when you close it, turn the lever, you can see that closes for a nice close. Okay, we're gonna be installing our valve right as such. Now this is a copper tube. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut that pipe, a copper tube with our auto cut. Going to open it up, slip it around the pipe, and begin to twist. We already have our mark, so close that up right there on our mark. Okay, let's set this down. Now we're going to turn it righty-tighty. Now we're going to have some water spillage, but we did cut off the main water line to the home. Okay. That's gonna spill out, and we knew that. Catch that spillage. Okay. Now that is cut away. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to cut a little bit of this, because remember, we want to get that all the way seated as such. I'm going to spin this around so you can see that a little better. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we have our pipe cut as such here, and we're going to orientate it as such, but then we have to take a little bit more off of this pipe because we don't have that much movement. So we're going to cut off some of this pipe now. Okay, we're going to simply take, we got that much play, so since we don't have that much play, I'm gonna go ahead and mark it out there. I'm gonna slide this on as such. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and push our lever on there, our SharkBite lever, get it in there. Let's see. Now we have a mark right here. If you can see our mark, we're gonna go push it straight down on the mark. And that way it's on there good. Now the second one. And there's our mark there. We want that on there nice and easy. Okay. Now we got our first lever on. And you will be able to spin it. So that if it spins on you, don't worry about that. It's locked in. Okay, now let's get this second one done. Same process for the second one. We will grab our cutter, open the door, and we will orientate this one down a little bit. That way the lever clears. You know, you don't want them running into each other in case they decide to turn both of them off. So I'm going to put that one about right there. So put my cutter on there. Turn it clockwise. Nice and slow. The cutter is doing the work. Cutting into the pipe. Okay, you can almost feel it. It's about to give way shortly. And there it is. We got a little water. And catch that water with a mop. Now, go ahead. Take this off. Now, a lot in there in that line, and cut just a little bit more off. Okay. Be careful. Okay. Now, we got that one off. Now, we're going to go ahead and ream that out. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and align our second one. Okay. I'll push that up to our mark as such. Now, go ahead, do the bottom. Okay, now that's on there. And now we can turn our water back on. Okay, now we're going to remove the sink. In order to do such, we're going to first lift the sink up off of its bracket. We're going to unloosen the lines to the hot and the cold. So now you see we have removed our sink. All right. Now with our sink off of the wall, we have our marks. As you see the black marks, we're going to take our level and we're going to go across and make sure that we're level, and then we're going to drill our holes for our new sink. Because we ran into some difficulty, we're going to have to put this video on hold. We did not get our sink spigot, and we cannot finish this job until we have that. So with that being said, we're going to have to wait till that order comes in, or we find out something, because we're going to need a replacement ASAP. So with that being said, we're going to bring you the latest footage of that when it comes in. With that being said, let's continue on to another job. Oh, please hit that like and subscribe as always. Be safe, think safe.